Hello, it's Mr. Fajoli with a quick tip on how to use layer masks. Right now I have two pictures that I want to blend together. The idea is that I have this picture of the mountain, and rather than its reflection in the water, I'd like to take this cityscape of the same shape and have that be on the bottom. So first we just need to flip this picture. So we'll go to Edit, Transform, Flip Vertical, and now it's facing the other way. And with the Move tool we can line it up so that the shape of the buildings is sort of matching the mountain, and where the tallest building is at the tallest part of the peak. Now to blend these, we're going to create a layer mask for this. So we go to the layer menu, layer mask, and we want to say reveal all. So right now the mask is all white and we can see everything. But remember, we can adjust that mask using the colors black and white. In this case we want a nice smooth transition, so we're going to use the gradient. You make sure up here that it is black to white or white to black, and you're going to have to maybe redo and undo your gradient to make sure that it looks right. But the most important part when using masks is that when you adjust them, you have the white layer mask selected here, or sometimes it's black. Because if I click here, that means the picture is selected, and that won't work. I want to make sure that the mask is selected and it has these little white lines or brackets around it. So now I'll create my mask and try to blend as best I can this picture into the other one. So as you can see, we went from white to black, and that's the wrong direction because we actually want it to start from one to go to the other. So let's undo that and try going the other way. Good. So this is the idea that we want. This is the right direction, but you can see it faded too long. So we actually want a sharper fade. That means I'm going to use my gradient line and make it a lot shorter than I did. So something like that is kind of interesting. So we can see that this is reflected in the water. And we could use transforms to make it look more realistic. We could also use the opacity of the layer to make it look more like it's a reflection in the water. But really, that's how you use a mask. And you can use the brush tool as well and use it with white to bring some of this back if we want to go through and adjust it ourselves. Or if you flip your background color and bring your black to your foreground color, this will cut through to the bottom. Okay, but you can see this makes a much more hard line rather than the gradient, which has a smooth fade. Okay, so let me go back to the way it looked before. So this is with the gradient from black to white, which fades our two images together.